Hey everybody, Eric with Grandpa's Good Earth. I hope you guys are doing great today. And in today's video, we're actually going to be running through the harvesting and distilling process of our peppermint. And that's basically the process from a full-grown field of peppermint plants to the oil in the bottle. So I hope you guys enjoy. And as always, if you have any questions about the process or our oil in general, definitely feel free to reach out to us at grandpasgoodearth.com. And other than that, I hope you guys enjoy the video. We start first with a fully grown field of peppermint. Once we have that and it's ready to be distilled, we need to mow it down into rows. To do this, we use a machine called a mower, which you can see here. It grabs the field mint and cuts it free from the roots while also folding it over on itself to create a row of loose mint plants. Generally with this process, we need to check the weather because we want to minimize the chance of the mowed rows getting rained on. After we've checked the forecast and have the mint mowed into rows, we let it dry for a day or two. We do this so the mint will be as dry as possible once it gets to the still. Having it nice and dry helps to pull the oil to the surfaces of the mint plant. Once the rows have dried, it's time to pick them up with the harvester. As you can see, it scoops up the loose mint plant rows. Once it does, it actually chops it down into smaller pieces, then using its chute, it begins to fill the tub with the chopped peppermint. In order to keep the process running as efficiently and timely as possible, another member will be following along with an empty tub. That way, as soon as the harvester's tub is filled, they'll attach a new one and keep going. Now that we have a tub filled with peppermint plants, it's time to take it to the distillery. It's there where the oil will be extracted from the plants. The puller of the tub will drive through one of the open stalls, parking the tub in the exact right spot. The stall's lid will then be placed on the tub's opening and sealed shut. While the lid is being put in place, the rear of the tub is clamped shut in order to seal it as well. Once everything is sealed, pressurized steam will then be attached and shot into the tub. The steam will enter in through a set of pipes that line the floor of the tub. This allows for even distribution of the steam throughout the tub and the mint plants as well. As the steam rises up through, it cooks the mint. The heat of the steam turns the liquid mint oil into a steam as well, which then continues to rise and exits the tub through the pipe attached to the front lid that we had sealed shut before we attached the steam. As the cooking process continues, the steam that rises up, which is now both water and peppermint oil, exits out through the top pipe. As the steam follows the pipes, it eventually makes its way to the cooling tub. Here, the steam will follow through the pipes that are submersed in colder water, effectively turning the steam back into a liquid. It's at this point where the liquid water and liquid oil is released into holding barrels. What's really cool and makes this whole process work is the fact that the mint oil is actually lighter than the water. So as the tub cooks and brings the oil and water into the holding barrels, the mint oil will actually rise to the top and kind of rest or sit on top of the liquid water. So once the tub is fully cooked and no more oil is coming out into the holding barrels, they're actually closed off, pushing all of the liquid up. And as it rises, it meets the spouts where it flows out of the holding barrel into a storage barrel. Now, since the oil sits on top of the water, it is only oil going into the holding barrel. The operator must pay close attention during this process because you want all of the oil and none of the water. So once the water line gets close to the exit spouts, pressure is released and the water in the holding barrel stays put. Now that the tub has been fully cooked and all the oil has been removed, it's time to dump the tub and get it refilled with some fresh mint. First, we disconnect the front lid, then unseal the back, and then pull the cook tub out of the stall. The worker then takes the tub to the designated area to dump the cooked mint plants. Now, what's cool is that these mint plants that have been cooked can be used for great fertilizer in the future. Now, once arriving to the dump site, the back gate to the tub is unlatched and made sure that it's completely unlatched. Then the hydraulics are used to raise the tub up. Once the tub is at its full height, a jerking motion with the tractor is then initiated and the mint is shook loose. The tub is then lowered back down and driven back to the harvester to be filled again. At the end of every day, once we're done cooking, or I guess I should say night, it's generally pretty late, The boiler actually has to have its steam released so that it's not building up the pressure every night. So that'll be the end of the day as you're seeing here. But I really do want to thank you guys for taking the time to watch our video. And if you have any questions at all, definitely feel free to reach out to us at grandpasgoodearth.com. Now, one thing that's really cool is at the end of every season, we actually have a horn that we blow. Since people from miles around get to smell the oil, we figure we'll let them know when the end of the season is. So this year, it just so happened to end on a very good note. But anyway, again, thank you guys so much for watching.